Hello everybody, Tim Cray, Expert Power Wash, Vancouver, Washington. I wanted to show you guys a house wash that we're doing today, and just some of our techniques and the way we do things. Let's take a look. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the worst part first. This house is being prepped for paint. So as you can see the backside here, it's pretty rough. Customer's only concerned about getting the dirt off the house so they can get it repainted. Kind of see the green stuff there at the bottom. All the cobwebs, dirt. I don't know if you guys can see under the eaves there, a lot of spider webs, debris. So we'll get that all cleaned up and get them set up to paint this house. Show you guys a few more things that we do here as far as what we do to protect the house when we're soft washing. Again, you never want to use high pressure, so you probably see some outlets and electrical boxes here. So we got a light just taped at the bottom there. We don't want to push any water up into that light socket. And then the electrical box here, if you guys can see this, there's a little crease crack through here. We just run tape around there to make sure no water's getting inside, and then of course down the sides. And then there's an outlet down there. I'll show you guys what we did here. And this is just that blue painter's tape. Hopefully you guys are able to see this. I'm shooting this on my GoPro Hero 6. So when you guys tape this off, just pushing the tape into the outlet areas and then just simply shut it. Should be good to go. Let's take a walk around. This side's not as bad. Looks like we got a bee's nest in the crack of the concrete. Just bumblebees. Should be fine. As you guys can see here, we're still got to get some tape up on this light here to do the same thing that we did in the back. Got the doorbell taped off. Let's take a look at the setup. It looks like our water is ready to go. So we're going to stop right there, and I'll show you guys the house washing in just a second. Alright guys, we're going to bring the machine up to idle here, if you can hear me. First thing we're going to do is start by protecting any landscaping, any wood areas. When we're soft washing, you want to make every attempt to protect the customer's property. So we'll just start by watering everything down here. Make sure I'm on the right one. Got a little J-rod set up here, 2315 gun. And we're just going to mist everything down. And the object of the game here is just to kind of mist everything down. You don't want to apply any direct pressure on any landscaping. Just mist it down. There's not a lot of landscaping at this house, which makes it really easy. So it's right here, and then we're going to mist down this deck. This is the wood area I was talking about. Just going to get it all nice and wet. Any cleaning solution that would get on this deck would be diluted with the water that we've sprayed on here. This is probably being overcautious, but it's just how we do it. All right, we're going to start running some chemicals, get our cleaning solution applied to the house, and then we'll go from there. What we're going to do first here is start in the back. I could have ran some more hose to get the side there, but we'll just get that after we work all the way around. We'll hit the front and then hit the side. So we're going to start pulling some soap. It'll take just a few minutes for it to start coming out of the end of the gun here. We'll spray down towards the bottom here. As soon as we start seeing suds, we'll start spraying. Looks like we're ready. You guys can see there where I already sprayed. It's just eating that stuff away. So we're gonna start at the bottom. Working our way up. Like to put it on pretty thick. All right, get up underneath the eaves. You guys can see the pressure that I'm using. It's just light pressure. Just enough to get the chemicals where they need to go, not enough to cause any damage. Now we're just going to step back and get the gutter line. One thing to mention here too, when we're all done with the cleaning solution, we're going to rinse out all this landscaping again also. So again, start at the bottom. Working our way up to the top. Get the windows really good. Again, we'll get up underneath the eaves. I'm going to switch to a long reach nozzle here to get the peak over there. We'll step back and get underneath the eaves really good here. Switch back to the fan tip. You can see where that taping comes in handy there. All the water is just going to run right over it instead of going inside of any areas that could cause any damage or electrical issues. With this house being prepped for paint, you're not going to have the real major wow factor when you're cleaning vinyl. You got all that green and black, you spray this stuff on and the stuff looks like brand new. So this will clean up, but again, this is for paint prep. All right guys, I'm gonna let that sit for anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes and then we'll come back and we'll rinse it. So all right guys, I think we're about ready to rinse. We soaped down this side while we were waiting for the other side to dwell. Then just a quick tip guys, I showed you my chemical injector, the way I got my bucket set up. When I'm ready to rinse, I just pull the drop stick out of the 5-gallon jug, and just drop it right in the top of my water tank. That way it keeps my injector rinsed out and clean, and I'm also not pulling air. So whether that matters a whole lot or not, seems to work out a little bit better. So we're just going to spray down towards the bottom here, wait for the soap to stop coming out. You can already see there where I'm rinsing with soap there. Stuff's already coming off. All right, I think we're ready to rinse. Starting at the top, working down to the bottom. Want to rinse all your dirt from the top down. Always start underneath the eaves. Get them rinsed out real nice. You see how the cleaning solution just kind of dissolves all the dirt and the cobwebs, and makes it look nice again. Well, I don't want to bore you guys with a super long video, just me rinsing the house, so I'll jump down to the side here, kind of show you how this works. Remember all that dirt that was at the bottom there? Want to make sure you rinse really good, but I'll show you guys this spot here. See all this dirt? See how it's just coming right off? Again, just using light pressure, cleans off real good. So, all right guys, if you have any questions about how I soft wash a house, or you have any tips, or you have a way that you do it, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll get back to you again. This is Tim with Expert Power Wash, Vancouver, Washington. I'm gonna get the rest of this house done. Thank you.